уважаемые зрители, продолжаем с вами проходить Mass Effect 2. И остановились на том, что пробираемся в лабораторию, где выводят Кроганов. Точнее, не пробираемся, а пробиваемся. В перемешку валяются трупы Кроганов. Трупы вот этих синих чуваков. Как она со своими наемниками сурова. Я бы не стал ей служить, даже за деньги. Дружелюбный Кроган, я смотрю.
You are different, new. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you, something makes me speak.
He's only a week old?
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
It was taught enough to be tested, but for what?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It liked that, but it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A lab with Krogans. Sounds like an attempt to cure the genophage.
Cure? Cure was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
Maybe he's prone to the insanity that the Merc mentioned.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
I have no idea. It doesn't look like he's had much success with these Krogan.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
Так, ну давайте в лабораторию пойдем.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Impressive. and dangerous.
Да уж, поэтому я люблю Крогана в свою команду брать.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Понятно. Больше ты нам, к сожалению, не поможешь.
Don't like the look of that. Stay alert.
Да ясное дело. Не на пикник идет. Опа.
Damn snipers!
That one hit!
Стараюсь экономить патроны как могу. Куда он делся?
Understood.
Moving!
I'm on it.
Где он там?
Krogan in.
Со спины бы не зашли.
I'm on it! Watch out!
I'm going.
Taking cover! Affirmative.
It stayed there.
Time to die.
Ну где вы там?
You got it!
Упс.
Time to die.
I'm going to ground. Get ready for close combat.
А прикиньте, если бы все вот эти Кроганы не по одному шли.
Took down the grid. We're blind and getting hit on all sides. Where are the heavies? On my way.
А все вместе бы как навалились. Вот тогда бы нам не сладко пришлось. Так, ладно, пошли за мной там. Там идете? Эй. Как мне теперь
On my way!
You got it.
Мне теперь вас заставить за мной-то идти? Так, что-то...
You bet.
Understood.
всё. Понял теперь как.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit. Where's Tador and her personal guard?
Enemies in front.
One less to worry about. Shot.
Так, секундочку. Так, погнали. Я отвлекся на секунду, так.
Night-night.
Так, вроде разобрались.
Three to the Krogan charge or we're all dead. Who was a genius who gave them arms?
Да, не надо было шутить вам с Кроганами, ребят. Тем более давать им оружие. Так. Да, вот ты. Ой.
Here we go. Impressive.
Все патроны вышли с вами.
Berserkers are going down, but the outsider commandos are still incoming. Repeat, still.
There we go!
I need everyone out of the labs to Hurry up, move!
Так.
Try shooting!
Упс. Я увлекся.
Understood.
Heading to cover.
Все. Пора стрелять из этого.
Here we go.
ну иди сюда.
Concentrate fire on my position. Concentrate on.
Да, забавно. Крик у тебя, чувак. Видимо, Кроганы добрались. А, вон он был, черт. Она так быстро я не успевал. Так, погнали, погнали, погнали. Еще долго у нас уже тут перестрелка. Сколько людей положили мы? Добейся.
Impressive. There we go.
Так, это я зря так пошел.
I'll light him up. Fire in the hole.
On my way.
On my way.
Understood.
I'm with you.
Stay strong.
Nice shot.
Modified ammo protocol seconds. This should scramble their systems.
Shield.
Deploying tech overload. Overload.
не хотите вставать? Где эта зараза? Она, походу, последняя как раз. Я вечно не люблю тратить.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
Знаю тебя?
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Ranathanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okir is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care
Честно
of my
говоря, плохо
debts.
помню ее, но...
What's Okir trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okir mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Да уж, на Вермайере мы взорвали к чертям.
I'm all for second chances. Not so sure on third ones.
Ну ладно уж, отпустим ее. Так, стоп, это же человеческие кости, а не кроганские. Чё они тут делают? Так. Нет, не то, не то, не то. Что-то я не... во. Здесь что-то было, нет?
Here you are. I've watched your progress. It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okir? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? Old Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
Но это был непростой выбор.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about the collectors. We couldn't care less about your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
What did you get from the Collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange. So isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Да.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps. But I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Ну что ж, надо торопиться.
This should come in handy.
Джидора, я иду за тобой. Стерва.
I think she's talked enough. Taking cover!
Ой. Добрый день. Так. Да блин, я нет.
Firing now.
Так, пора бы уже испробовать.
Break them, kill them, I'll create more.
Где этот урод? Блин, ну и что? Нифига.
Alarms in the lab. Damn it, what's Okeer doing back there?
coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins, and Okir's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend...
Хотите сказать, я одним выстрелом ее укокошил? Где она? Где она была-то? Да, этот ядерный выстрел был, конечно, крутым. Правда, походу, нам хватило всего на один выстрел. Да. Киру умер, оставив нам.
Why would someone so fanatical sacrifice himself for one Krogan?
No telling what Okir jammed into this thing's head. Releasing it may not be wise.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll help. I doubt anyone's asked for his opinion.
Normandy, Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Да уж. Не малютка, это точно.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
There's no way he's getting out unless one of us lets him out.
Or unless Okir installed some sort of failsafe. Or a malfunction causes the tank to shut down.
I'm not saying we take a crowbar to it right now, but I'm not giving up a potential resource.
It's your decision, Commander. Just be careful.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Да какие вопросы? Я его хочу выпустить. Сейчас только попробуем.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on
We'll
force.
talk later.
Commander.
Хотя, возможно, они не настолько разговорчивые будут.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Ладно. Ладно. Там у меня ничего нету.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Ничего, он подождет. Пойдем посмотрим, что у нас там. С Кроганом. А, где он? Там Заид были? А, вон, наверное.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Да. Под мою ответственность, давай.
Human. Male. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer? Or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you. Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on Collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth. Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Кроганский дробовик.
Shepard.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Nothing else I can think of. I'm no tech. Enjoy what you got.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Блин, прикольный такой Грюнд у нас. Теперь в команде будет. Я думаю, его будут чаще вместо Миранды брать. Его и Гаруса. Так, с тобой о чем-нибудь можно поболтать? Так, здесь мы уже говорили.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Да уж догадываюсь.
You must have met some good people too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Космическая станция.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring.
Да уж,
I hope.
нехило ты. Жизнь у тебя была такой, так скажем, насыщенной.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you.
Да, коротко и
for
ясно.
asking.
Спасибо и иди нахрен отсюда. Да.
I just heard. The collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay.
Что ж. Не знаю, можно попробовать поговорить с этими. Да, в принципе, многие не настроены на разговор.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
Я думаю,
Maybe another
наговорились.
time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Ладно, что ж, на этом серию, я думаю, мы завершим. И продолжим в следующей. Спасибо, что смотрели. Пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал. Всего хорошего. Пока-пока-пока.